12th student. Today we are going to discuss the use of functions in MySQL. So first of all, a function is predefined command set that performs some operation and returns the single value. Functions are of two kind. Basically, the functions that we use in MySQL are either single row function or multiple row function. Single row functions are those functions that work upon every row of a table and returns value, and multiple row functions are also known as aggregate functions that return one specific value for a set of rows. But before starting MySQL functions, let us talk about how we can proceed with SQL. So first of all, you have to open MySQL command prompt and then log in into it. Now, when the MySQL prompt appears, then you can start typing your command. But before proceeding, first you need to create your database. So I am writing create database APS and then semicolon, press enter key, database is created, and to use it you have to write use APS. Now database is changed, that means you can use this database now. Then after we talk about MySQL function. So first specific function in MySQL is numeric function. Numeric functions are those functions that work on numerical data, that means that work on numbers, and the first function that come under it is power. Power function returns the argument raised to the power. It can also be used like POW, works the same way. Now I am giving some examples. You can see it here. First of all, we need to write select pow bracket 5 comma 2, then semicolon. You can see here pow 5 comma 2 becomes the column heading and it will return 25 as a result. Again, if we do another simulation, select pow bracket -2 comma 3. In this case, you can see -2 raised to the power 3, it will become -8. So in this way we can find the power or we can raise something as a power of a numerical value. Next function is round function. Round function takes either one argument or two argument, and it rounds the argument to 0 or decimal places if we pass one argument, and if we give how many number of values we need to round, so it will round to that decimal places. You can see the examples given here. I am giving the example here also. Select round bracket 5.234 semicolon, it will give 5 as a result, and if we write select 5.234 comma 2, it will result 5.23 as a result. You can see the difference here. In the previous case, we haven't passed any round value. At that time the decimal places will be discarded and will get only integer value as a result. But in second case, we have given 2 as a place of round value, and will get 2 values after the point. Now I am writing select round bracket 5.654. Now in this case you will get 6 as a result. When the value after point is more than 5, that means 5.5 or anything, at that time it will be rounded up, and in case if the value is less than 5, you will get round down value. Next function is truncate function. Truncate function also used like round function, but the difference between both of them, the truncate function doesn't round up the value, it will discard every value after the decimal point. I'm not giving its example, you can see by yourself. Then after sign function, sign function returns the sign of a given number. For example, if we write select sign bracket -5, will get -1 as a result. -1 signifies that the sign of this number is negative. And if we write select sign bracket 5, will get 1 as a result, it signifies that the number is positive. Then after, next function is sqrt function. Sqrt function finds the square root of a given number. For example, if we write select bracket select sqrt and in bracket 25, then semicolon, will get 5 as a result. Then after moving forward, the next function is character function. So character functions are those functions that work upon character or string type of value. The first function that come here is length function. Length function returns the length of a string in bytes or number of character in a string. So for example, if we write select length, in bracket we have to pass string value, so I am passing here army public school. Now bracket close and semicolon, you'll get 18 as a result. You can count it from here, ARMY 1 2 3 4, space is also counted, 5 6 7 8 9 10 11 12 13 14 15 16 17 and 18, and you'll get 18 as a result. So in this way you can see key space is also counted when we use length function. Then after we'll get character function char. Char function is used to get the character equivalent of a numerical value. For example, if we write select char bracket 65, will get a capital A as a result, because the ASCII code of capital A is 65. And if we write select char bracket 97, in this case we'll get small a as a result. Then after, next function is concat function. Concat function is used to join two strings. For example, if we write select concat bracket double quotes, or we can also use single quote, army and comma single quote school bracket close semicolon, will get army school as a result. You can see concat army and school becomes the column header, and the value given inside it will get concatenated. Then after, next function is instr function. It is a very important function. Instr function returns the first occurrence of the index of first occurrence of a character in a string. For example, if we write select bracket instr and in bracket single quotes information practices single quote close comma single quote m, will get 6 as a result. So you can see here 1 2 3 4 5, 6. The position of m, the first occurrence of m in this string is 6, so we'll get 6 as a result. If suppose we are using, you can see I actually appears in this string many a time. I, the first starting value of information practices, and then another I, then another I. If we type I here, if we want to search I in information practices, we'll get 1 as a result. Why? Because it will find the first occurrence of the character I. Then after we'll have lower function. Lower function is used to convert the string in lowercase. For example, if we write select lower bracket capital army semicolon, we'll get a small case army as a result. And in place of lower, we can also use L case function. It also gives the same result. After that, we are having upper function or ucase function that works in similar way, but ucase function will return the uppercase value as a result. So suppose in here we are using ARMY, in small case letters we'll get army in capitals, or in place of ucase we can also use upper function. Again we'll get the same result in capital letters. Then after we are having left and right function, left, right and mid function. Left function is used to return the specified number of characters from the left. Right function used to return the specified number of characters from the right, and mid function is used to return the specified value of, or a specified number of characters within the string. So suppose we are writing select left bracket single quote information single quote close comma 3, will get I and F as a result, because this starts from the left and takes 3 characters I and F. Again, if in place of it we are using right function RIGST and then information 3 semicolon, it will get ION as a result because it will start from the right. And in case if we use mid function, I am writing here mid information 3 and then comma 2, we have to pass 2 values, or if we suppose we write 3, so at that time it will give formation as a result. Why? Because here you can see if we write comma 3, then here we have to start from the very first value I and F. We have given 3 to 1, 2 and 3. It will start from the third character and it goes till the end of the string and will get formation as a result. Again, if in place of it we are writing 3 comma 4, so here it will start from the third character and takes 4 characters. So we are having form as a result because it starts from I and F, F. So it will start from F and then take 4 characters, so it will become FORM. Next function is a substring function. Substring function as substr. It also used like mid function. There is no difference between both of them. So in place of mid function we can write substr and will get the same result for. Now moving forward, we are having ltrim, rtrim and trim function. Ltrim function, rtrim function and trim function, all of them are used to remove leading and trailing spaces from the string. Left ltrim function will remove the leading spaces, rtrim function will remove trailing spaces, and trim function removes both uh, leading and trailing spaces. You can see by the example, if we write select L trim in bracket space army space single quote semicolon, will get army as a result. You can see here the leading space from army will be removed. Now if in place of it we are using R trim, will get this result. The starting spaces will be there, but trailing space will be removed. But you can see here, uh, if you closely look at it, you'll get there are spaces after the army also. Actually the space is removed, but the space is shown because the column name is too wide. If you want to see it uh, space, if whether a space is removed or not, so you can use column alias or table alias, select R trim whatever is given, and I'm writing as L trim. L trim. Now this will become the new column name, and you'll get starting spaces are there, and but the trailing space will be removed. Now in place of R trim, if we write only trim and then as trim, you can see both of the spaces are there. That means leading space is also there and trailing space is also there. If we press enter key, you'll get trim value as a result. Starting spaces and trailing spaces both are removed. So that's all for now. In next video we are going to talk about date and time function in detail. Thank you.